What if everything you think is real isn't? What if the solid walls around you, the chair you're sitting on, even the problems in your life, are all projections of your own mind? Most people live their entire lives as victims of circumstance, never discovering the extraordinary power they possess. But what if I told you that you are not just experiencing reality, you are actively creating it? Every moment, every day, with every thought and belief. In the 1960s, a remarkable woman named Jane Roberts began channeling an entity called Seth, bringing forth wisdom that would challenge our most fundamental beliefs about the nature of existence. What Seth revealed through Jane was revolutionary, a complete reversal of how we understand cause and effect. While most of us believe that external events shape our internal experience, Seth revealed the shocking truth. Your thoughts and beliefs are not responding to reality. They are creating it. This isn't just spiritual philosophy. It's a fundamental mechanism of existence that changes everything about how you navigate your life. Imagine, for a moment, what if your financial struggles, health issues, relationship problems, even global events aren't happening to you, but are happening from you? The implications are staggering. You are not a helpless victim of random events. You are the powerful creator of your own experience. But here's the problem. Most of us are creating by default, not by design. We unconsciously absorb limiting beliefs from our family, culture, and past experiences. Then we project those beliefs outward, creating the very limitations we think we're suffering from. The good news? Once you understand this mechanism, you can begin to create consciously. You can reshape your reality by changing your most fundamental beliefs about yourself and the world. This is what Seth called the magical approach to life, recognizing that your inner world is the template for your outer experience. And now I'd like to show you something truly extraordinary. The only existing footage of Seth speaking through Jane Roberts. This rare glimpse reveals the profound wisdom that has changed countless lives. Seth's voice through Jane Roberts. I am Seth. Through Jane Roberts, I bring you knowledge to change your life by changing your mind. What you are about to learn could shift how you see the world and yourself forever. Seth tells us that the physical world isn't as solid or fixed as it seems. It's actually a reflection, a projection of our beliefs and consciousness. This flips our normal understanding of cause and effect upside down. Your thoughts and emotions are the brushes you use to paint your reality. What you focus on inside yourself shows up in the outside world. If you change the film, the movie, your reality changes too. But Seth's revelations go deeper than personal reality creation. They challenge our most fundamental ideas about God and the divine. Instead of seeing God as a distant figure, Seth describes all that is as the sum of all possibilities, an endless ocean of potential that creates every reality and universe. Think about that. It means you aren't just created by the divine. You're part of the divine creation process. According to Seth, all that is includes you. Seth says, all that is experiences itself through its creations. This means that every thought you have, every action you take, helps the divine expand and grow. Seth also says that the divine isn't just one single being, but a collective consciousness that grows through the experience of everyone. But perhaps Seth's most mind-bending revelation concerns the nature of time itself. Seth introduces a mind-blowing idea. The present moment is just one focus in an ocean of time where past, present, and future all happen at once. What if everything, your past, present, and future, is happening right now? Seth explains what you call now is simply where your mind is focusing in a field of endless possibilities. Seth also says, in the present moment, your true power is realized. Seth's teachings show that the present is where your greatest power lies. It's where you can shape every part of your life. The present moment is where all your power lies. It's the starting point for change, not only for your future, but also for how you understand your past. Seth challenges the common belief that time is a straight line, saying instead that all time is simultaneous. Seth introduces a mind-blowing idea that challenges how we think about reality and identity. He says that every decision we make creates a new version of ourselves in a parallel dimension. In each moment, you can connect with other versions of yourself in parallel realities where different choices led to different outcomes. Seth teaches that health isn't separate from our mind and emotions. Illness often reflects what's happening inside us. Our bodies respond to our thoughts and feelings, creating a strong connection between mind and body. Seth says your body shows the state of your mind. Illness isn't random. It's a message, a reflection of unresolved thoughts and emotions. To heal, you need to understand what your body is telling you. Seth teaches that our relationships aren't just separate from us. They're actually reflections of what's going on inside. Seth explains every relationship you experience is a mirror of some part of your inner self. If you want to improve your relationships, start by looking within. Change your beliefs, and your relationships will change. Seth explains that manifestation isn't magical or impossible. It's a natural result of aligning your thoughts and feelings with your goals. When your mind and emotions are in sync, you create a magnetic pull that attracts experiences and opportunities that match your state of mind. Seth teaches that your thoughts aren't just random. They're powerful forces shaping your reality. One of the most practical applications of Seth's teachings is becoming aware of your limiting beliefs. These unconscious assumptions act like invisible walls, constraining what you think is possible. Seth recommends focusing on positive and empowering thoughts, not as wishful thinking, but as the actual building blocks of your experience. What you consistently focus on expands in your reality. Seth emphasizes the crucial role of emotions in adding power to your thoughts. Your feelings are the energy that brings your thoughts to life. The more intense the emotion, the stronger the creative force. Taking responsibility for your reality is perhaps the most empowering aspect of Seth's teachings. Instead of feeling like a victim of circumstances, you recognize your role as the author of your experience. Seth recommends visualization and affirmations as powerful tools for reshaping your reality. By consistently imagining desired outcomes with emotional intensity, you're actually laying the energetic foundation for their physical manifestation. Practicing mindfulness and living in the present moment allows you to catch yourself in the act of creating. When you're fully present, you can observe your thoughts and emotions as they form and consciously choose which ones to nurture. Seth suggests mentally traveling to different points in time, both past and future, to gain insights and influence your experience. Your consciousness isn't bound by linear time, allowing you to access wisdom across your entire timeline. Self-reflection is essential for understanding the inner beliefs impacting your relationships. By examining emotional triggers and recurring patterns, you can identify the beliefs that need to be transformed. Seth emphasizes self-love and acceptance as the foundation for improving relationships. As you heal your relationship with yourself, your external relationships naturally transform to reflect this inner harmony. Seth suggests using imagination to improve your interactions with others. By visualizing positive exchanges and feeling the emotions of harmonious relationships, you begin shifting the energy dynamics between you and others. Seth emphasizes patience and consistency in applying these teachings. Reality creation isn't always instantaneous. It often unfolds gradually as your energy patterns shift and stabilize in new configurations. Maintaining a positive attitude even when facing challenges is crucial. Seth teaches that obstacles are often opportunities for growth and clarification of your desires. Your response to challenges shapes how they affect your reality creation process. The significance of Seth's teachings cannot be overstated. They offer a radical shift in perspective, empowering you to see yourself as an active co-creator of your reality, rather than a passive observer. The core message is one of personal responsibility and the immense power of your inner self to influence all aspects of life, from personal health and relationships to your broader experience of the world. Seth's teachings challenge traditional views of God, time, and the nature of reality, suggesting a much more fluid, interconnected, and potentially manipulable universe based on consciousness. But perhaps the most profound implication of Seth's teachings is this: you are not a helpless speck in an indifferent universe. You are a powerful creator with the divine ability to shape your experience through your consciousness. Now that you understand these principles, you face a choice. Will you continue creating by default, unconsciously projecting your unexamined beliefs? Or will you begin creating by design, consciously choosing the thoughts and emotions that shape your reality? The first step in applying Seth's teachings is simply awareness. Begin noticing your thoughts, beliefs, and emotional reactions without judgment. Observe how they correlate with your experiences. This observation alone begins to shift your relationship with reality. Next, begin identifying and challenging your limiting beliefs. Ask yourself, what would I have to believe to experience this situation? Is this belief serving me? What would be a more empowering alternative? Practice visualization combined with emotion, the twin engines of manifestation. Spend time each day imagining your desired reality with all your senses, while feeling the emotions you would experience if it were already true. Cultivate present moment awareness, your point of power. Practice mindfulness throughout your day, gently bringing your attention back to the now. Whenever you notice yourself dwelling in the past or worrying about the future, take full responsibility for your reality. This doesn't mean blaming yourself for challenges, but rather recognizing your power to respond to and transform any situation through your consciousness. Some beings in actions, fear, and temptations. Align your thoughts, emotions, words, and actions. When all aspects of your being are pointing in the same direction, your creative power multiplies exponentially. Notice and resolve any contradictions between what you think, feel, say, and do. Practice gratitude for what is already manifest in your life. Appreciation is a powerful, creative force that attracts more of what you value. By genuinely feeling thankful for what you have, you open the door to greater abundance. Maintain your focus on what you want to create, especially when facing challenges. It's during difficult times that your conscious creation abilities are most tested and most strengthened. See obstacles as opportunities to clarify your desires and strengthen your creative muscles. Remember that we're all creating together. Our individual realities overlap and influence each other, creating a collective experience. By consciously creating your own positive reality, you contribute to the elevation of our shared world. Approach these practices with a sense of playfulness and experimentation. Reality creation isn't meant to be a heavy burden, but a joyful exploration. Be willing to try different approaches, learn from results, and adjust your course accordingly. Be patient with yourself and the process. Reality creation is both an art and a science. It takes practice to master. Some manifestations may appear quickly, while others require more time as deeper beliefs transform. Trust in your inherent creative abilities. As you begin applying these principles in your daily life, you may notice subtle shifts at first. Perhaps greater peace of mind, synchronicities, or improved relationships. Over time, these can build into profound transformations in every area of your experience. Seth's core message is revolutionary, yet simple. You create your own reality through your beliefs, thoughts, and emotions. This isn't just a philosophical concept. It's a practical framework for living a more intentional, empowered life. The question now is, what will you do with this knowledge? How will you use your understanding of reality creation to transform your life and contribute to our collective experience? The power is, and has always been, in your hands. Will you continue to sleepwalk through life, creating by default? Or will you awaken to your divine creative nature and begin shaping your reality with conscious intention? The journey of conscious creation begins with a single step, a decision to take responsibility for your reality. That step can be taken right now, in this moment, as you absorb these teachings and consider their implications for your life. Remember Seth's words. You are not at the mercy of your reality. You are its source. With this understanding comes both freedom and responsibility. The freedom to create and the responsibility to create consciously. I invite you to explore Seth's teachings further through Jane Roberts' books, including The Nature of Personal Reality, Seth Speaks, and The Individual and the Nature of Mass Events. These works provide a deeper understanding of the concepts we've explored today. As you integrate these principles into your life, you may find yourself experiencing a profound shift in consciousness, seeing the world not as a fixed, external reality, but as a dynamic extension of your own inner state. This is the gift that Seth offers through these teachings. The time for passive living is over. The era of conscious creation has begun. You are a divine creator in human form, learning to wield your magnificent power. Step into this truth and watch as your reality transforms to reflect your highest vision. In the words of Seth, you create your own reality. There are no exceptions. Begin your journey of conscious creation today and discover the extraordinary power that has been within you all along.